Hi friends! All right, let's talk about direct and indirect objects. So let's start with direct objects. You can see we have a definition up on the board. A direct object is a noun or pronoun that receives the action of an action verb. The direct object answers the question whom or what following the verb. Okay, so we have a series of sentences up here, and over here you'll see that we have questions to ask. And these are questions to ask as you're trying to figure out, do I have a direct object in my sentence? Okay, so let's start with the first one. Bertram sang. Bertram sang. Okay, so question number one, what's the verb? The verb is sang. Okay, so that's the verb. Let's label it here. Okay, question number two, is it an action verb? Is singing an action? Yes, it is. Okay, so question number three, if so, we had a yes, so we're going to go on. Ask whom or what after the action verb. This is how that sounds. Bertram sang whom, that doesn't make any sense. Bertram sang what? Okay, that's a question that makes sense. In this sentence, I don't have an answer. In other words, I have a verb, it's an action verb, I don't have a direct object, and that's certainly possible. Secondly, new sentence, we're going to try this again. Very similar, you'll see, Bertram sang a lullaby. Okay, so we're going back to our questions. What's the verb? The verb is sang, same as it was last time. Is it an action verb? Yep, it's still an action verb. Okay, so now Bertram sang whom? That doesn't make any sense. Bertram sang what? We have an answer. Bertram sang a lullaby. Okay, so that means lullaby is our direct object, and we're generally going to summarize or abbreviate that with DO. Okay, so let's try this again. Another sentence about Bertram, still singing. Bertram sang his pet cactus a lullaby. Okay, what's the verb? The verb is sang. Is it an action verb? Yes. If so, whom or what did he sing? So Bertram sang what? You'll notice that the answer is still Bertram sang a lullaby. So lullaby, and I'm kind of running out of room here, so I'm going to write my DO under lullaby. Bertram sang a lullaby. Lullaby is still our direct object. You'll notice that there's something else in between sang and the actual direct object. And we're actually going to talk about that in a minute. But it's important that you go through the questions and you ask them in a kind of a thinking, logical way. Because if you had said, oh, Bertram sang his pet cactus, because that's what's next. If you really think about it, you can't sing a pet cactus. That doesn't make any sense. But Bertram sang a lullaby makes great sense. Okay, now let's try this one more time. Bertram reclines on the couch. That means to lean back on or lay upon the couch, if you didn't know that. Okay. Bertram reclines on the couch. What is the verb? The verb is reclines. Okay. Is it an action verb? Yes, that is an action. That is a bodily thing that you do. The third question. If so, ask whom or what after the action verb. Bertram reclines whom? No, that's no good here. Bertram reclines what? Okay. We don't have an answer. If you say the couch or on the couch, you got to realize that the reclining is not actually happening to the couch. Thus, couch is not the direct object. Couch is also, for those of you who are pretty good with these things, couch is inside a prepositional phrase. The direct object can never be inside a prepositional phrase. So we have a verb that is an action verb, just like in the first sentence, but it does not have a direct object.